When weeknights go off the rails and hunger refuses to wait, 5 ordinary ingredients can rescue dinner in minutes. The season pushes schedules to the edge, appetite grows louder, and the kitchen asks a hard question. Can flavor survive with almost nothing at all? The answer hides in smart choices, pantry veterans, and a few moves that feel more like fieldcraft than cooking. The rules are simple: 5 pieces per plate, a green presence at the table, and the kind of satisfaction that makes the day exhale. The search begins in a single skillet where a familiar trick delivers an unfair advantage. Sausage carries its own arsenal, built with herbs, pepper, even garlic. Browned until its edges color and the air turns fragrant, it paints the pan with a base layer that clings to whatever follows. Onions and garlic dive into the hot spots and soften, seasoning joins in to wake the oil, and a small spoonful of concentrated tomato adds depth, the way a tiny compass points a whole map. Cream shows up to round the edges, and sun-dried tomatoes cut through with a sweet, tangy flicker. Tortellini slides in and drinks from the sauce, spinach folds and collapses into silk, and a last snowfall of cheese tells the story the way steam tells the temperature. This bowl looks far richer than its short ingredient list suggests. Sausage writes the sauce for you, tomatoes deliver little bursts of brightness, and the greens prove this rescue mission respects balance. The fork falls in, and a quiet crowd approves. The next move requires almost no attention at all. A slow cooker becomes the engine of a sweet and salty drift. Ginger and garlic meet honey and a dark, savory bottle from the international aisle, the kind of umami that makes everything hum. Chicken thighs settle into it and disappear under the lid. Time moves. The kitchen does something else. A few hours later, the lid lifts to a caramelized surface that breaks apart with a single prod. Noodles drop in like ropes, ready to absorb whatever they find. A simple slurry tightens the sauce, heat stirs it to gloss, and the strands turn bronze as they cling to flavor. Broccoli on the side brings the color and bite that keeps dinner honest, while sliced scallions trace a fresh line across the top. Sweet tries to take over, and savory answers back. Chili can join if desired, but restraint works too. It feels like takeout without the waiting, a quiet victory for the house. Another plate finds its voice in a one-pan ritual designed for speed and comfort. Chicken, cut small and dressed in a warm, familiar seasoning, meets a hot skillet and stays put long enough to build crust. Onion slips in to catch the browned bits, then rice follows and toasts until each grain